que yo quiero de ti, conocerte a ti. Ya solo me da por ti, ya no partiré nunca. No puedo soportar lo que siento, porque me estoy cayendo. ¿Acaso voy cayendo?
Hey guys, it is a couple days later. Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday now. The last time you guys saw me was on Sunday when I went to be with my family. We did like a little family dinner for my aunt's birthday, which was really cutesy. We went to like, as you guys could see, I'm sitting here, I didn't review the footage yet, you know what I'm saying, but I do. But I'm sure I got like the hibachi like vibe. So it was nice, of course, spending time with my family. All that was handy and dandy and good. Now this morning, I've just been, these last couple of days, I've just been chilling. I've been having to work, but today I'm off and I have a class this morning. So I'm just, I have some boiled eggs and a bowl of ice water right now because I'm like, if I have this is my hot Pilates type of class. When I don't eat before this class, I suffer. It's much harder for me to get through the class. Like there will be a point where I'm weak and I have to stop and I can't breathe. Like not I can't breathe, but like I get dizzy. Like I need to put some food in my body. And I've discovered that when I do eat, I feel a little bit better. Like I can get, the class is still tough, but I get through the class a little bit easier when I at least have something, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna have some boiled eggs. I thought about a fruit, but I need to go grocery shopping. I like think I have an apple in there, but like I don't know if it's I can't do a mushy apple, you know what I mean? Like it has to be crisp. So I don't know if I'm gonna cut into that. I don't know. But happy Wednesday. If you're watching this for the first time, thank you for joining, or thank you for joining in general, you know what I mean? So I'm going to eat these eggs and throw some clothes on in a second. Okay. I've been wearing my hair like this for the last couple of days, literally just trying to preserve the bob at this point until I go and get it done again, like at the salon. But I just have on like my little stretchy shirt and some black leggings. For my fragrance, I try not to do too much for fragrance when I'm gonna be in these rooms, because it's just like I don't need to smell, y'all don't need to smell me when I walk in, like it's not that deep. But this is the fragrance that I made this was last year when I made the fragrance at Old Factory. But it's just like the custom made fragrances. You know, you can make a perfume. If y'all remember when I went to do that, it actually still smells pretty nice. Like it smells like fresh a little bit. So I will be right back. I'm not gonna take my camera because I'm coming back home. It is a rainy day, so yeah. Okay, it is literally, what's today? It's Thursday. I repainted my nails this morning. Y'all, when I literally, yesterday I took my polish off my nails and forgot that they were pink. Like I kind of forgot. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this yellow color. Like I just always come back to this like yellow situation. But I forgot that my toes are pink. Like I completely forgot that my toes are already pink. So I'm gonna have to keep my toes hidden until I repaint my toes or repaint my nails pink so they match my, anyway, y'all know I'm an Essie girl. This is Taxi Hopping, so this is like the yellow color that I go with. And this one's kind of beat better than Butchered, just a little bit, because I'll try to rip off the little tag so it looks like janky, but I love this one. And then these are like the AliExpress or Espressi. I'm AliExpress Expressy. So basically they're supposed to be like faster drying. Again, I don't know, I think I told y'all this before, I don't know, I haven't tested it, like I haven't timed it to see if it's dry yet. Like I just kind of do whatever, and I always use my drying spray to assist with the process because girl, so I do need to get some more of these. I usually buy the 3-pack. I need to get some more, child, because I'm out of it after that. But I literally just have some of my polishes, like the main ones that I've been picking from lately. The green, the pink, red, yellow. Like, they've been my main babies. My other favorite is this, like, purplish color. This one is beat better than Butcher, too. Oh, my gosh. Like, they all be looking like who did it and why. But this one is called, you would think, skip the track. You would think I would remember them by now. But I love this, like, purplish color. It always just looks so pretty on my nails. And again, this is the same expressy line that they have. But I'm repainting my nails today because I'm supposed to be going to it's the creative happy hour hosted by my girl Monty, and they do it at Immortal Vision Studios, which is a photography studio in Philly. So they have 2 locations, and they do these creative happy hours where Monty will collab with someone. And today just happened to be she's collaborating with a photographer, and he's like really popular in the city, and it's supposed to be a cute little vibe. I'm going to be doing some content for them. Monty asked me to record and stuff like that, so I will be doing that later. And I'm excited. It should be a cute little vibe. Usually, like, it's a meeting random people. I will be kind of more focused behind the camera to see, like, what Monty wants to, like, execute. So I will be getting, like, some BTS little recap clips and stuff like that. So I'm excited for it. It should be cute. Now, yesterday, I inserted a couple of clips. I went to see Weapons. And my opinion on Weapons. Weapons was okay. Like, I don't know what I expected more. I don't know. I'm looking at my phone. I don't know what I expected, but it was just like fine. Like, I don't know. I think that maybe what a part of it is, I let the internet's opinions influence my opinion too much. I think that I'm struggling with that right now. I didn't see real like reviews or people like going over what happened in the show or in the movie to know like what was gonna happen. But I did see some people saying it was really good, some people saying it was kind of trash, where it was kind of like mid, it was a little mediocre. So I saw like mixed reviews on what people were thinking about it. And in my brain, I understand why some people have like a mixed, like, oh, it was just okay type of review. It was just a couple questions, I guess. Like, I'm not going to spoil it, so I'm not going to go over my thoughts in depth. But it was just like, you know, it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't like scary. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, you need to go see it. Like, I didn't feel like that. I did see someone say that if Jordan Peele had gotten a hold of it, it would have been better. And I'm like, I actually agree with that. But the fact that I read that before I watched the movie, it kind of like influenced my opinion a little bit. I will say, like, admittedly. But yeah, it was fine. I really did want to see it. So I'm happy that I went to go see it. But it was cool. It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. But if you saw it, let me know like how you felt about it. It was like, again, I thought it was interesting. It did have a couple of jumpy moments. It was like creepy, weird, but I could have used a little bit more creep. Maybe that's what it was. I could have used a little bit more like, I don't know. It's so hard to say. It's so hard to say, but it was okay. Right now I'm making a chicken sandwich. I just have well, I'm making some french fries right now. I just cut up a potato and put it in the oven. I do want to sell some stuff, some like clothes, mainly dresses, but I'm kind of irritated about it because it's getting chilly. Like, I hate that it's getting obviously it depends on where you live, but it's getting chilly outside already. Like, right now I literally turned my air off and I have my window open and it's a nice little breeze in here. But I'm gonna show y'all some of the things that I'm gonna put on there. I am gonna do like a story situation because I actually when I was talking about it on Instagram before, somebody left their comment like, just sell off your story rather than use like Poshmark or Depop, because I was like contemplating on which platform I wanted to use. I do already have a Depop, which I will link below just in case. Well, yeah, by the time this vlog comes out, I would have put the stuff on Depop by then. So most of my stuff is a medium. Obviously all the sizes will be linked and stuff like that. But things that I just know I'm not going to wear again, I'm going to show y'all a couple of them. They're all like worn once, worn lightly, or not worn at all. Like, literally these are things that I probably worn one. Literally, I'm looking at them right now. All of them I wore one time. So it's just like, or not at all. Again, one time or not at all. So I'm going to show y'all a couple of those things just in case anyone is ever so slightly interested. And yeah, but that'll be after I eat because I don't want to get into everything and then my food is done and then I gotta stop and then da da da. Okay, I ended up buying a new tripod. Y'all see how sturdy this is? Oh my god, it's very sturdy. Very happy about this one. But it does require me to like, not really put it together, but like sort of put it together. Not even really, because obviously it's all the way to, but the screw part here on the top, it was, the first thing I saw was, I said that is too big for my camera. I'm looking for my cameras right here. But like, I already knew this was too big, so I figured they would have something for me to do. You know what I mean? So you do have to finish putting this together. We are again talking about dates on TikTok. This is never going to be a conversation. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, this is never going to be a conversation that dies. Like, it's just never going to go anywhere, because as long as we are dating, we are going to talk about dates, okay? But wait, what is this for? I mean, yes, it's like a handle thing, but like, where does it go? That's what I'm really trying to say. Is it here? Like, it doesn't... Oh, this is a little bit too movable for me. Why is it moving so much? Oh, maybe here. Oh, maybe here. Oh, yep, it goes here. Okay. But we're talking about dates again because a woman came on and she mentioned that she does not accept coffee dates, right? And the context for her specific video was that she was at work and one of her coworkers asked her for coffee after work. So some people were commenting like, coffee after work, like I would say no to that also. You know, obviously everyone has their own opinions about it. And my opinion tends to read no. You know what I mean? Coffee shop dates, walk dates, sit in the car, listen to music dates, like all that type of stuff tends to read no for me for a first date. Emphasis on first. When you are involved with a man and you love him, then obviously this conversation doesn't count. Like, I will go on a walk date, a coffee shop date, a sit in the car date. These are not necessarily dates, but I would do that all day long because those times still matter. I'm not saying that you should just never ever in your life ever do those things. This is not that. But there are so many things that I can kind of branch off on, and I feel like every time I think about this topic, different points come up. Like, I don't even know where to start. Number one, men put women into categories, boxes, based on what you accept, based on what you say yes to, right? Men are automatically judging the women who will accept the coffee date as low maintenance. Men love low maintenance. Men love to be able to say that they didn't have to do a whole lot. They didn't have to pull out their wallet and flex their muscle to get you. Like, men love to be like, oh, I think it may be like an ego thing. Like, I didn't have to do a whole lot for her to, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to impress her. I didn't have to show off my best, you know, I didn't have to put my good shoes on in order for her to find me captivating. So I think that men will put women into boxes based on those types of things. And I just don't think that we should give men easy way outs to put us into a low maintenance box. Like, I don't want a man to think of Morgan and think, oh, it's the thought that counts for Morgan. Like, not saying you have to do the most, because I said this also, just because it's simple doesn't mean this is about money, right? Like, sometimes it's just the effort that you put into whatever you choose to do. But I don't want a man to think of me and think like, Morgan's so easy. She don't ask me for nothing. She's just so simple and so basic. Oh my God. It's just the thought that counts with her. Like, she'll accept anything. Like, I don't want a man to think about me and think that. I'm sorry. I just don't. Like, not saying I'm going to ask you to I'm not going to ask you for anything. I am also one of those girls simultaneously, but I'm also I'm going to set a certain standard in the beginning so that you are not able to shortchange me in the end. Like, we've all heard the quote, a man is going to do what you allow him to do. You allow him to give you nothing, he will give you nothing. I'm sure someone can think of an example of a time where they allowed a man to be very simple. They messed with the broke man, right? We mess with the broke man and we allow them to do like next to nothing, and then that's what we get throughout the entire relationship. Like, that is what they will give us. So if that means you need to make a man take you on a date in the beginning, make him take you to a nice restaurant. It don't even have to be the upscalest restaurant, but make him at least show that there's some effort that he's going to put into your time. Now, The other side of this is that it all depends on your own personal interests. Like, but even then, even then, I was literally thinking, even if you love coffee dates, like, let me back up for a second. You know what I mean? Because I do want to preface this by saying, do what you want, right? Like, don't listen to little old me. You know what I mean? Like, if that's what you truly enjoy doing, then please, like, by all means. If you want to go out and take a walk with a guy that you met on Instagram 5 days ago, do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do it publicly. Be smart. Be safe about it. Maybe carry a little shank or something. You know what I'm saying? Not a shank, but maybe some mace. But, like, you know, be smart about it. But if that's what you enjoy doing, there's no universal rule to what other women do with their time. You know what I mean? But I just do think that women in general should uphold a certain set of standards and expectations that you have when a man is trying to court you. I do think that should be a thing. Not saying he has to spin a bag, but again, it's about the effort that goes into it. Because I was literally saying, we can have a beach date. Like, we can have a picnic date on the first time, because then in order for us to do that, you have to put the effort into it. You have to get the supplies. You have to ask me what it is that I like. Now, granted, some men can have a script. Maybe they bring the same thing to every picnic date. Maybe they bring out the easels and the paintbrushes for every single girl. Maybe. Whatever, maybe. But at the same time, like, you have to express some sort of interest in me and getting to know me to know if that's what I want to do. So that's the other side of it too. Like, yes, pay attention to the things that I like. My interest. If I tell you that I like, and Camille made this point when she was talking about it on her story. If I tell you that I like one thing and you pay attention to the fact that I like that, then cool. Like, that's also nice. That also shows me that you're paying attention. You're intentional. Like, all those things start to come into play. But again, it's about the effort and, like, the intention that you put into something. I've never been asked on a coffee date. I can't tell you why. I don't know. I really don't know. But anytime I've been asked to do something that I don't generally feel like is a first date, the answer is now. Like, don't do what you don't want to do. And I don't do what I don't want to do. You know what I mean? But I literally posted on my story. I said, because in the comments of this original video, first of all, they were being so mean to this woman. They were being fat phobic. They was telling her she was ugly in all different types of fonts and languages. They was like, it was a black woman that was saying, like, basically, I don't do coffee dates. And they're like, you should take what you can get. You should take the bottom of my foot. Like, they were literally, like, telling her that she doesn't deserve to go on a call. Like, they were being so mean to this woman. So again, men will place you in boxes based on your appearance, based on how you, oh my God, like, it's so many different things that this conversation brings up for me. Because another thing I said was, a man will go to your Instagram and immediately put you into a box based off of that. They will look at your Instagram and say, she takes herself on trips. Okay, she might be expensive. Okay, she always got a bag on, or she always with her friends and her family. Obviously, she's loved. She has some support. She has friends. Like, men will look at the simple stuff and automatically, again, put you in certain categories in their brain if they think that they can afford you, or whether they feel like they're going to have to uphold certain things. Men have mentioned my Instagram to me before. I don't even know I can't perceive myself in the same way a stranger, another person would. Or in the same way a man's brain would. I don't even know. But I've had men mention Instagram. And it's just like, yeah, like, I'm loved. You know what I'm saying? I do things. I explore. I go places. You're not going to have me cooped up in a crib. Because I guarantee you, if I let you, you would. Because in the beginning, I didn't give you no boundaries to go off on. I let you just do what you wanted to do with me. So I just generally feel like women should uphold a certain standard. Even if you like coffee dates, make him wait a little bit. I don't know, sister. Like, make him do something else first. And then later down the line, you can coffee date it up all you want. But I just think that men should have a structure to follow, because if they don't, they will allow the relationship to go off of their structure. You're giving a man too much control. Like, you can't give him but so much control. You gotta set the tone, the pace. You know what I mean? You set the pace in the beginning, whatever you want your pace to be. But I just feel like we shouldn't be so giddy about, like, there were so many comments that are like, oh, well, a coffee shop date resulted in a 20-year marriage for me, so ladies accept that coffee date. It's just like, my thing is, I literally said this in my Instagram comments because I was having this conversation on Instagram. There's a love story that comes out of every scenario. So just because, like, you can think of anything, like, yeah, you know, there's a happy ending for every scenario. There's never a one size fits all. So just because it's working for some people or some marriages, I'm now in the best marriage of my life. There are so many other things that come into play. But generally, across the board, I just, the same way I felt about the woman who met the guy on Tinder, and then, I don't know if you guys remember that vlog where she met the guy on Tinder, and she told him she liked park dates and smoking reefer. And that's the first date they did. They sat in a car and smoked weed. It just was like, I hated that. Personally, I didn't like that. I feel like the standards should be a little higher, because then they just sat in the car, and my phone is vibrating. Because then what they do, she hated the date. He made inappropriate, now granted, he seemed like a trash man in general, so he probably was going to make these remarks to her regardless of whatever the date was going to be. But I think that when you allow a man to take nothing, he's going to take it. He don't got to spend no money on you. Okay, cool. He can, okay, cool. I can, okay. She don't expect much out of me. Like, men get excited about that type of stuff. Don't let him place you in that level. Like, don't let him place you on that level, Bookie. Like, I don't know. I don't like that type of vibe. Because I do feel like men are going to do, again, what you allow for them to do. And there's another way I could talk about this, but my camera is dying. Hold on, they trying to silence me. Wow, I have the heavy duty tripod. Ooh, I'm so happy. But another point that I wanted to make about this topic, it all depends on how you like to date also. I talked about this on TikTok. Because it all depends on how you operate when it comes to dating. Like, there was a comment left on that video, and they were like, okay, well, coffee dates are just like, it seems as if your coworker was probably just trying to get to know you. Like, it wasn't that deep. Like, coffee dates are supposed to be simple. Like, getting to know someone is supposed to be very simple, supposed to be chill. Like, da-da-da-da-da. I don't date that way. Like, me personally, our first date is not going to be a date where you don't know me at all. Like, we have to have been talking at least to some extent before I allow myself to sit in your face. Like, I have to know that I'm interested in you at least a little bit further, or I see something in you. Okay, cool, we can go out on a date. I'm not gonna go out on a date with someone that I don't know. Like, I'm not going on a date with someone after I just got their number 2 days ago. Like, we have to have been communicating in a way that made me feel comfortable with sitting in your face. Once again, like, we have to have been establishing something. Not saying we got to text for 80 days and 80 nights. Because I was having this conversation with Naj, too. She's on the other side of the spectrum, which is so funny. Like, when I say I love all the different perspectives, because her thing is, like, it's not that big of a deal. But my thing is also, like, it doesn't mean we have to text for an eternity. Because her thing is also, like, we're not going to be texting me to death. Like, texting can create like a false thought in your head. Like, you start to create a false attachment to people when you just sit and text them all day long. Like, men will just text you to death. And I do agree with Naj on that. I do agree. Because if you allow them to, they absolutely will. If you don't say, okay, we need to go on a date. If you don't say, okay, if he's not acting like he wants to take you anywhere, or that he's interested in doing anything more, then he's not interested in doing anything more. Men will do what they want to do. Men will do what they want to do, but they will also do what you allow them to do. Right? So, like, a man will show the effort. He will show up. If he wants to take you on a date, he's going to mention it. But if you allow him to continue to not mention it, or if you just go with the flow, then it's just going to be that flow. Like, again, you're going to fall on the wavelength of whatever wavelength he on. Y'all just going to be flowing together like this, because you following along with him, and he acting like he don't really care. And so, no, it depends on your interest, basically, is what this last point that I don't know if it's going to be the last, because I feel like I've been coming up with so many different, like, my brain's going like this. But for this point in itself, I just want to say, I don't date men. I don't go out to eat on dates with men for the first time when we don't know when we haven't communicated at all. So I would never need a coffee shop date as a simple, I would never need a simple date, a get to know me date. Like we passed that point already, because you know the basics about me. I know the basics about you to know if I even want to sit in your face. You know what I mean? That's my spiel. You know what I mean? That's my spiel for now. Again, people are talking about this just in different ways, which is also like the perks of a social media conversation, because you do get to see other opinions, which is always refreshing. I felt no one's going to change my mind but me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel how I feel. It's not going to change. So, but again, at the end of the day, if you enjoy coffee shop dates, let that be the reason. Do your thug thizzle. You know what I mean? Just be safe about it. And again, it depends on how you like to date. It depends on what you expect out of the date, what your intention is, what his intention is, and let it be that. But yeah. Okay, the next thing I want to do though, I want to show y'all a couple of these dresses. I think you know why I'm stalling? I'm stalling because when I mail them off, what address am I going to put? That's literally why I haven't posted them yet. Because I'm like, before when I was selling stuff on Depop, I had a P.O. box. But I don't have a P.O. box anymore, and I don't want to put my address on these packages. I know there's a way you can go online and get like a fake address, like a fake, like a ghost address kind of thing, where it's like not really, you will put that address, but when you type it in, it'll like come back. Or is that just for emails? It's for something, I forgot. But it's like, I don't want to put my address on it, and I don't want to pay for a P.O. box. Like, I don't really need a P.O. box, you know? So that's my only dilemma. I don't want my address on these people packages. So, but anyway, let's get into it. Went back to my roots today, child. What do you mean by that? I did a sock bun. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. After that, I took a hot class the other day. I don't think I was recording, but I took a hot class and it puffed my hair up to the point where it's like, obviously I need to re-straighten it. So I literally took a sock, rolled it up, put my hair in the bun. You know what I mean? Like that's what we got today. When I tell you I was really trying not to stress out about my hair, it just was kind of like, girl. So I was like, okay, maybe if I add a little razzle dazzle. I know I should have flipped the curl like the other way, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like right now, it don't matter. Outfit. I'm just wearing this shirt that I got from Urban Revival. It just has like a little shoulder, like detail, like gathering detail. And then obviously my bag so I can fit my camera, and then my super baggy cargos, and it's long sleeve because it's chilly outside. I was like, maybe I should do a short sleeve, but then I'm like, I'm gonna need a sweater. You know what I mean? Just hit them with the long sleeve at this point. So you guys will see some BTS. I love this tripod so much. Oh my gosh, it's just so good and sturdy. So I'm gonna get some BTS on my camera and also on my camera and also on my phone, and then I will talk to y'all later. I'm screaming. It's a vibe, sorta, kinda. I'm not over the tripod. I'm just not over the tripod. Oh my God. Happy, what's today? Friday. I get really scared of these because I've had them for some time, but let me see. Because I would love to, like, I haven't been eating them. But they're really good. These are the rice cakes, but in tomato and basil. Like, really good. I would put like a little cream cheese on it, and just kind of have it as like the savory part of my meal. But I'm making some cream of wheat right now. So I was like, maybe I could do a little savory, because usually my cream of wheat, you know, you got some brown sugar in it. So, but if they're not stale, we can work with something. Let me see. Maybe I can tell by the break. Let me see. Oh, That was a crisp break. Let me see. Yes. It is 9:40. Yesterday was fine. I told you guys I was recording, getting some BTS. I ended up doing everything on my phone for the most part, but like I was forgetting about my camera. So the camera was tucked away in the bag. As you can see, I only got like a couple little clips of whatever. But I'm thinking I'll do a mini vlog with some of the clips that I have for my own page. For the most part, it's supposed to be just sent to my friend, but I'll just do a mini vlog for my page so y'all can see what the creative happy hour vibe is. If you're local, if you're a creative, you know, maybe you want to pop out at some point in time. But there was a lot of people there. It was a really good turnout. This time around was the first time they've ever done vendors, which was different. Usually at the creative happy hours, it's really just the creatives just coming out vibing, you know what I mean? So them doing vendors, I think that brought out an additional crowd, because people were just kind of probably coming to support their friends, and you know, that was cool. We did have a little bit of drama, just a little bit, you know what I mean, literally between my friends. They basically just got into a disagreement. So we had to sort that out before we all like left, and you know, one of those things. It kind of reminded me of the argument that I had with my sister a couple months ago. Like that was, me and my sister never argue, so like when we did argue, it was just like, oh, okay. And it kind of felt like that too. Like as friends, we never really argue, or I wasn't in an argument, but as friends, we just don't have that type of dynamic. So that happening was just kind of like, okay, this is different. We got to figure out how to navigate this, and that's what's important. Like, because what it boils down to is knowing your friend, and even if you don't know how they argue, we're still friends at the end of the day, right? Like we still love each other. We still like this for the most part. So there's, you know, so like the arguments still don't have to be anything drastic, because it's like, girl, you know you my girl, so like we going back and forth for her, you know what I mean? So but everyone is human, so sometimes arguments just kind of happen just because it's just gonna happen. So that's about it for that, at least. I was watching a girl that I follows live on TikTok, and she was making oatmeal, and it was just so funny because she everyone was telling her, like, well, not telling her how to make it, because obviously she knew how to make oatmeal, but they were giving her suggestions and saying like what they put in theirs, and everybody's like, add some butter to it. Like, you know, we do sugar, butter, and, you know, maybe cinnamon, like, you know, maybe stuff like that. She's like, butter? Like, she's like, butter? Like, y'all put butter in y'all stuff? And it just was so interesting to me, because it really goes to show like the difference in like how you grow up and stuff like that. Like butter in oatmeal or in cream of wheat, like that's normal to me. Like, but I guess that's a part of the problem. Like, we may not really need butter in things besides the things that butter is required for in a recipe, like a cake or whatever, you know. So it's just interesting. It was just so interesting to me. I'm like, wow, she don't put butter in nothing? Like, like, no, people actually don't put butter in random things like this. Wow. Gotta stop using butter. You know what I mean? Clogging up your arteries, you know? But that was just an interesting, like, reminder. Like, girl, you probably don't need butter for some things. It's just kind of like, it's a part of just how it's always been. So, like, I don't know. One time, the aluminum foil, the ridges on the aluminum foil cut me so deep. Like, it literally like dug into my skin. My meat was showing. So ever since then, I've been not afraid of aluminum foil things, but just super cautious around aluminum foil, because I'm like, wow, you just don't I had no reason to be like tiptoeing around it before. I said, once that thing cut me, I said, oh, I gotta be careful with this, because I'm going to jack myself all up. Goodness gracious. I do have to work later. I do still want to show you guys the things that I'm going to be having for sale. I told y'all my issue is just that I don't know what to put for the P.O. box. Like, that's really what's holding me back from posting, because I'm just like, ugh, what do I put when I'm sending it out? I don't know why I'm just like, oh, I don't want to put my address on there. That is stressing me out. It's stressing me out, like, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to look online to see if I can do that online fake address thing, like the mask address, or to see if that was just for like email. I have to see what that was for. I've heard of the concept before, but I have to make sure that it is actually for what I think it's for. But I'll figure that out, and then I'll show you guys what the dresses look like at least, and I'll be right back after I eat. Tink. Okay, we're back. Now, mind you, like I said, all of these items are things that I've worn literally one time or not at all. One time or not at all. First runner up, we have this dress that I got from, or I wore in Tulum, and it's very just like flowy. I didn't take any pictures in this, but like the bottom is really pretty and vibrant. It's very printed. It does give me Tulum vacation vibe. The back is like a crisscross situation. I'm not, you know, I probably wouldn't wear this again. I did think about it though, like what if I were to put this, like wear this with like a t-shirt over it, and like make it a skirt basically, like put like a t-shirt over it, give the t-shirt a little tie, and then have the bottom all cute and flowy. And I thought about that, but I didn't execute it. I would have to get a t-shirt. It's just like, girl. Okay, I moved y'all down a little bit, but the next one, this is a dress that I wore last year for if you guys remember when I went to Houston and I spoke on the panel. I spoke on like, it wasn't a panel, I'm sorry, I spoke in like I gave like it wasn't a class, it just was an event basically that a friend of mine invited me to speak on. That was last year. Green dress, it has like straps, yada yada yada. Very pretty dress. It is a long one. Again, it has like a zip up the back. It was flattering. I do remember this one being really cutesy, kind of fitting. Again, very long. It's a very like soft material. I said I'm probably not gonna wear this again, you know what I mean, especially as we're wrapping up the summer, but just in general, because sometimes it's like, even though I don't wear it this summer, I could probably pull it out for next summer, but it's just like, am I gonna put it out for next summer? I don't know. The next runner up, my baby. Ooh, I love this one. A naked fashion piece. I wore this last year to a it was actually a little fashion show that they were doing in Philly. I don't even say little. It was a fashion show that they did in Philly. I believe it was Almost Famous. It's called like Almost Famous, and she posted something, and I just wore this like cute little ensemble with like a red shoe. And then I had like this, it has like an open slit so like you can like scrunch up the side. I just remember being so like confident in this. Like I just was like, oh my gosh, I loved these pictures. I love these pictures so much. And the sleeves have like a little flare to them. So, you know, since I did take pictures in it and stuff, I probably wouldn't wear it again, which is why I'm just like, I guess I can give her away. This one's very seasonal appropriate because of the fact that it's like, it's long sleeve. The material is still comfortable. You're not going to be like, you know, you're not gonna be cold, obviously. But yeah, last year, coming up, speaking of my year anniversary for my Canvases and Cocktails, the picnic party is coming up, and this is the one. This is the dress that I wore for that. Oh, it's backwards. This is the dress that I wore for my picnic party for my vision board, not a vision board party. It was the mocktail making situation that I did last summer. And this was cute. It goes like off the shoulder, very flattering, very classy. It's like a satin effect. It's kind of long. It does have like a slit on the side, but again, I'm probably not going to wear this again. So I'm going to throw that up there. And then this bad boy that I wore a couple months ago, back in July for my sister's birthday. It's from Lorez. And if you guys remember this dress, I literally just feel like I just wore it. But the back is all out, and you know, you just like scrunch it up. It's like a cargo dress situation. Very long, zip up the back, slit down the back. Very long, scrunches at the bottom. Very cutesy. But since it's such a staple moment, I wouldn't wear it again. Excuse me. But very cute. It gives you a little side boob action. Very cutesy, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get any complaints about this. The pockets are actually functional, you know? We love that. Okay, this next one was from actually 2 years ago. Wore it one time, and it's literally just a denim dress that buttons up the front. I wore this to Sip and Slay, like I said, 2 years ago, with like a chunky silver heel. Very cute. It does have like a back slit, long little, you know, distressed situation at the bottom, but it was cute. It was a comfortable, it was a moment. Little halter situation. The denim is pretty like sturdy. It doesn't feel like flimsy. It does feel like, you know, you actually got some denim on, because you know how some denim just feels like fake. Like like you go to Forever 21 and they have like, remember those like jeans they used to have that were just like, it'll be like $15 and they'll feel like leggings, but they were like denim. Anyway, that one is for that one. This next pair is actually a pair of jeans. These are like the ones that have the skirt layer moment. These are from Zara, and I wore these twice, but I won't keep wearing them. These are honestly like a staple moment at this point, but layered, all that good stuff. And yeah, since they're such a staple, it's like I probably wouldn't wear them again, but I do feel like they had a cute little run. So yeah, I usually cuff the bottom of them, just so that it's not like a high water. I know some people like that type of look, but I don't really like a high water look. Like, either make it like it has to look like it's supposed to be up there. Like, I don't want it all the way up my legs. Like, so I usually will cuff something. So I did cuff these, but these were cutesy when I did wear them. The next two things I haven't worn at all. I just haven't worn them at all. I forgot I had another little mini dress in there. This one's just this is the back of the dress. It's really cute. I just don't like my back enough. Like, if I liked my back, I would wear it, but I didn't like my back, you know. But it's like a slinky like type of situation. It's a long dress, but this can be really flattering. Like I said, it has like a low back moment, the frills. It's really girly and cute. It's super vibrant, as you can see, this bright orange. So that was like the vibe of this one. But again, I haven't worn it because I just, you know, it has like some ruching on the booty part, so it's super flattering. But again, I would just have to like my back a little bit more for me to feel comfortable with it. I got this from Micah's. So yeah, that was that. And the next thing that I haven't worn is actually from Zara, and my chest just doesn't fit in it. I really wanted to wear it. It's a white cargo jumpsuit that's like a halter top. Oh, but the fact that it's white, it's already going into fall. That sucks. I wish I did this sooner. But some people don't abide by those rules. It does have cargo pockets, because again, it's like a cargo one piece, tag still on it. But my chest, it just doesn't, like, my chests are either super smushed or like I feel like I'm bulging out of it. Like, I don't like that. But this was always super cute. I really wish I got to wear them. And they do have pockets. They have like multiple pockets, zip up the side. Cool, you know what I mean? Last but not least, I have this little mini dress that I got from Zara. This is like a tulle, I think it's pronounced tulle. I always say tulle. But it's like a tulle little printed dress that I probably wore maybe like twice. Yeah, I wore this. That was the first time. I think I may have tried to wear it. No, once or twice. I can't remember. Once or twice. But this one was cutesy, a little mini moment. I wore these with a pair of blue like strappy heels, so that was like really cute. And it has like some blue, green, yellow, like very pretty, vibrant. So that's it. That's what I'll be like posting, I guess on, I still haven't decided between Depop and Poshmark, but again, it's the address thing. I just have to figure out what to do with it. I gotta figure something out. Did I lose my string? I sure did. But I have to figure something out with that. So that's what I have. Okay, most of it is dresses and stuff, but that's like, I am a dress skirt girly for the most part, honestly. Like, that's kind of like my tea a little bit. I love a dress, I love a skirt. So I leave for work in maybe like I don't even know what time it is. I leave for work in a little bit, but tomorrow I'm supposed to be going to the Poconos for the day. I'm just doing like this little hike situation, and it's just gonna be like a random day outside, like probably one of the last days outside I'll really have, because it is starting to get chilly already. Like, it's a nice day. I think it's gonna be a nice day tomorrow, but it's still like a breeze. Like, it's to the point where, like I said, I turned my air off, I got the windows open. It's just like I'm feeling more of a breeze. I don't feel like it's hot in here like I would have before. So I can already feel the change in temperature, which is crazy. But tomorrow I'll just kind of like b-roll that situation, because I'm not gonna be, it's kind of just supposed to be relaxing, just like something to do, something different, go out to eat. And I'm going to the Poconos, and like, so outside of Philly basically. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for right now. Okay, bye. Okay, about to be getting on the road soon. Wow, like when I say my blush looks wait, because it don't look like that in person. Wait, because I feel like it just looks really harsh right now. But like, it just really like, I was just telling TikTok that when I don't feel like doing makeup, this is like my lazy face, which is basically just blush, obviously. Blush, mascara. This is the blush I'm using. I really love Refi's blush. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do like Refi's blush. These little palettes. This is in Guava. It matches my nails. Literally matches my nails. But like, let me get out the way. But it's just so pretty and vibrant. Watch out, mirror. It's just so pretty and vibrant. I will be getting another color of this because I really do like it, especially like I said, for my lazy face days where like I literally just do like a little ding ding ding, you know what I mean? I do the Maybelline Super Lock, which is just for my brows. I literally just brush them up, and then I'll do a mascara. This one, I was telling you all, I think in my last vlog, excuse me, my mascara kind of changes depending on whichever one I pull for. So today was the Milk Makeup one, which I really do like. I mean, my lashes are naturally already kind of like on the longer side, so I feel like I can get away with any, I feel like that's probably what it is. I can get away with different mascaras because of the fact that my lashes are going to be visible regardless, you know what I mean? So I'm not like particular about like, you know, not super particular. So literally I'm just, like I told you guys, I'm just going to the Poconos for the day. It's literally just just a day trip situation, nothing too extra. We're gonna go on like a little hike, like a little walk. I do have this sweater on because I anticipate it being kind of chilly because it's like the Pocono Mountains, but I do have on a little tennis skirt, and I'm gonna wear some sneakers obviously. But I was thinking that maybe what I'll do is I'll bring my pants that go with the shirt also, just in case I do get chilly. And I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna just change. I'm not even gonna risk it, you know. I'll just, right now it's hot. Like I feel like I'm about to break a sweat. It's actually kind of toasty. But I did also pack a little cooler because we will be like traveling. I mean, it's like a 2-hour drive. It's really not that deep. But I literally just put like waters, Gatorade, chips, fruit. Like it's just like random stuff in here. We obviously are gonna get something to eat. But this was just like random cuties. I have like granola bars. So whatever I could fit in here, I just put in my little cooler. And this really came in handy. I bought this for my my event last year when I was telling y'all my canvases and cocktails, the picnic party. Yes. So came in handy if I say so myself. Now what I just did is I had to go to my office and get a package because my package apparently went there. So let's open it. I literally have no clue what this package is. So let's open it. Okay, this is a skirt. You know what I mean? I didn't think I mentioned that, but this is a skirt, by the way, you know. But again, it's a big, are y'all sure this for me? I'm a little scared. Cause it, first of all, it looked like it was retaped. So obviously, like, somebody opened it, but can't complain, child. I mean, I didn't send it to the wrong address, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Somebody opened it, but it's fine. It's okay. This is janky. What in the world is, I know y'all can't really see. Hold on, maybe I should back y'all up some. Like, a little. Okay. Mind you, I knew that this was happening. You know what I mean? I knew that this was happening because they DM'd me. I love Olipop. How nice is this? Oh my gosh, I have to make a tiki-taki. I have to make a tiki-taki. Okay, I have to be right back. But it's Olipop. Iconic. Iconic. Okay, hold on. First of all, they sent my favorite two. Wait, my phone. They sent my favorite two Olipops, first of all. So this is, okay, so they sent me a magazine. This is a collaboration with a bikini line. It's Kulani Kinis. So this is something that, I don't know what, again, I don't know what, when this was sent, which is kind of the hard part about it because it was, like, my address was wrong. So I don't know how long that was sitting in the office for. You know what I mean? But they sent me a magazine, which I find to be so stinking cute. Like, bring back magazines. I don't even know what pages I'm showing y'all, but, like, bring back magazines. I would actually, like, sit and look through this because, like, all of the visuals, like, I love that. Look at the Coca-Cola page. Look at this. How cute is this? Like, they really ate that up. But, again, it's a bikini line. So they sent me over... this one is like a blue printed situation, very cutesy, very like has like a little cut here. I really wish I was going swimming. This would be perfect. And then the bra, I mean the top obviously looks like this. I like that it doesn't have padding. I know that's probably like some people like a little padding, but I actually they be like, you be having to fix them and then they be bulging and then sometimes they look a little lopsided. It just be like, I don't care for the pad, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have any padding, which like I said I kind of like. And then the gold detailing on the straps, look how cute the little flowers are. Very Morgann appropriate, you know what I mean? Oh, and then it's like a double strap, which is cute too. Like you see how it has like the two, so it's a little double strap moment. Like blue, me and blue, like I feel like that would be cute. I feel like I don't wear blue, this shade of blue that often. So they also sent me some little jewels, which I don't know if these are supposed to be like bag cuffs. Let me see, vibrant. Ding ding. It literally doesn't say, which is interesting. It literally doesn't say if these are earrings. I guess they're earrings, but like the cuff of them look kind of interesting and they don't match either. So it's like, are these bag charms? So it's like it literally doesn't say. But cutesy, my favorite bikini out of the two is this one because of the green. Like it just gives watermelon or something. Look at how cute. It's like a strawberry or something. So this is so cute, and this has the same like detailing on the sides, like it's little flowers, little gold flowers on the straps, and then the top matches. I just like the contrast in color. It's just the little green detailing that I really am like, that's catching my eye. So cutesy. I'm so happy. And then they sent, like I said, my favorite two Olipops. My favorite two Olipops are the cream soda and then strawberry vanilla. I also love the cola one too. But I'm such an Olipop girl. So I was so happy when they DM'd me. So I'm happy to have gotten the package. I kind of forgot about it. Again, this was some time ago. So I kind of forgot about it. And I really wish I was going swimming. Like I feel like I need to do something with it. Like I want to wear this so bad. You know? So cutesy. So I'm super grateful for that. Okay. And that's what we got. That was the Olipop package. How cute. How stinking cute is that? So I don't know. I think I don't know. I kind of want to like bring it just to take a picture in it or something. I want to bring it just to take a picture or something. I should bring one of the Olipops. Should I? Shouldn't I? I should bring one of the Olipops. Also, I think I have an Olipop. I have like one of them in the fridge too. But I'm going to bring the strawberry vanilla. And that's it. That's what we got. I'm about to get ready to go. I'm going to run to the bathroom. And soon I'll be on the road. So the rest of it, like I said, I'll kind of B-roll for the most part. And I will see you guys in a second. Farmers market. How cool. Look at these drinks. Rum. Vodkas. Jams. Honey.